Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
Oh yeah,
A little afternoon popper, Betty.
a popper right in the eye, like a green and yellow jalapeno popper, like a
That's
pop
right,
up
buddy.
kind of
That's
thing.
right.
Man, I miss this. I haven't done this, and it's got to be almost 2 months now.
It's been a while
Holy
for you, right?
smokes,
Yeah.
miss it. Capital Underground been on hiatus. That Fuzz and Rock show chugging along. I was like, dude, let's do this. I want to show everybody my tan.
Dude,
I've been beaching. I've been swimming pooling. Been working.
You are the
work
man
from
with the
home.
golden tan, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm letting the soul glow. I'm letting the hair grow back in again a little bit. I've been enjoying myself. I went to Cape Cod, as you can see. My mother-in-law, my awesome mother-in-law, Debbie Pratt. She bought me this shirt. She
Out
bought me
there
a couple of them.
drinking tea with the Kennedys, pinkies up.
Yeah, wow. It was one of those kind of places, though, man. But it's where you go, all right, I'm going to bring some money. And then I was like, went to the bank. I was like, I'm going to bring like double that money because I kind of knew it was going to be, we're very frugal. We use coupons in this household. We look for the promo code when we buy things. Buy one, get one free. You work hard for your money, so you want to make sure it goes, especially these days,
Absolutely.
So yeah, going there and having to pay, I'm buying. I said I'll buy, and I get the bill, and it's like $300 before tip, and I'm like, no problem. It's like, wow, man, it's a different lifestyle. So yeah, but yeah, there's what I like about Cape Cod is it makes me want to someday have a little summer home there. Yeah, I don't know if I fit in.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Maybe that'd be a funny video program.
Oh my God, on the coast.
Yeah.
Imagine me. I'd come up and visit you.
Yeah,
You do a
absolutely.
live show from there.
Yeah.
We'd go to jail.
So what's up with that Fuzz and Rock show? So tell us what's up for this week. Like you got Thursday. I'm kind of lost because I jump on my phone maybe once a day now versus, 10 times a day. And I was talking to you today and you were like, yeah, I'm barely on my phone anymore.
Yeah, dude, I just, it's the negativity of social media just kind of gets to me every once in a while. So I just put the shit down.
Yep.
I think more people should do that, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm not preaching to nobody. You know what I mean?
Right.
What do I got this week? I have nothing planned on the show this week. I may run an interview that I'm doing tonight on there. I may run that next week. I'm not sure. I do know that on the 16th, Tuesday night, I'm going to do a little impromptu, an evening popper.
All right.
We're going to do Lawrence Gowan from Styx.
Say it again.
Lawrence Gowan from Styx.
Good, because I coughed as soon as you said that, and I knew what you were announcing. So, yeah, that's pretty big. When you told me about that, I know you got some big lobsters in the pot too, but you're gonna just hold on to that. When it's ready, it's ready. But that Fuzzing Rock show's got some big stuff going on.
Dude, I got a lot of irons in the fire, and hopefully they heat up enough so I can brand everybody. Yeah, but I have a lot of irons in the fire, and I think I'm pretty much an idiot, so I'm just now starting to figure it out and get my internet legs. You know what I mean? So
yep.
I think I know what I have to do to get bigger names. Not that, listen, my local people are
absolutely
where my heart is at. And I was going to talk about that too. So I'm trying to get more national interviews,
right,
to kind of drag the spotlight this way a little bit. Hopefully it works.
That's all right.
But I'm also like, I just got approached by a couple of them, Reprise, Glass Pony, Hate the Adversary. They all want to come on too. So
right.
I'm still doing a bunch of locals. And dude, if I have interviews on deck, if I record them, I can play them whenever I want, really.
Right.
I mean, so I can run one on a Sunday night if I want to.
Right.
If I have them in the can, like I'm doing one tonight at 7, tomorrow at 1.
Right.
So I'll have two then. I got another one scheduled for the 17th. So
we're gonna do some more of these pop-ups together, right?
Yeah, I mean,
which brings me to my first topics: family and fentanyl. Okay, I think that Fuzz and I agree. I think my wife Cass said it a few weeks ago. She's like, you guys, you and Fuzz, you're of the shock jock generation. I'm like, I'll never consider myself a shock jock, but we always leaned on humor, and because we were all just like to laugh and have fun, and we leaned on humor, and we leaned on not watching our mouth, kind of unfamily friendly, I guess. And you kind of go against the grain. And as you get older, you kind of, you don't have to say fuck all the time, you don't have to swear, So family, first of all, we kind of come from that generation. So we are definitely family oriented. That's what I think Fuzz and I are, family oriented, right? So I went to my family picnic, and this is a big deal, Fuzz. I was telling you about this. This is something that we kind of brought back together, with my cousins, and it was a huge success yesterday. It was like one of the hottest days again of the year.
Yeah,
right by a lake in Snyder's Lake. It was great. We were grilling, we were chilling, we were having fun, and that's all. Just wanted to mention that. So there's family. So there's what I did with family, and I know you're a proud dad. So what kind of family stuff oriented degenerate stuff did you do?
I thought you were going to say, so that's the family stuff out of the way. And then there's you with the fentanyl.
No. We're not on the fentanyl. Want to hear family from you first.
Dude, listen, my kid is my world, man. I cherish every second I have with him. And I mean, coming from a split family, it's not easy for kids. And I give credit to his mom, and well, I guess I take half credit, but
yeah.
We did.
What do I always say to you? I think I've said it before. Got some good co-parenting right there, right?
We did.
I hate using the trendy words,
Yeah, exactly. And regardless of how it affected her or me, it was what's in the best interest of him.
Yeah.
And if people could just take that model and run with it, because it's so simple.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry. Look at your child. If you have even an ounce of love for your child, dude, you look at him and say, well, it doesn't matter if I hate him or, I can't stand her or whatever the case may be. Do what's in the best interest of your kid. You'll never have a problem.
So
you'll never argue.
That's awesome. There it is. So that's advice. That's family-oriented advice by Fuzz on That Fuzzing Rock Show.
That's scary.
Fentanyl. Now your son's not doing fentanyl, but there are kids his age that are dying of it these days. So now I'm like, all right, Ralph, you've been stroking and jerking off the microphone for 30 something years here. Let's be a little more family oriented. I guess we should say to our friends, hey, just because you watch us kids or teenagers or young adults or people that are older than me, I'm going to be 52 in a few weeks. I'll speak for Fuzz and I. If you need to talk to somebody, if you're having a hard time getting off of drugs, maybe we can pass you. There's a lot of people in the music scene that helped me out. Mike Langone being one of them, of the band Black Bolt Jones. And you're going to be having him on That Fuzzing Rock Show. And we've been struggling with drug addiction our whole lives. And he'll tell you. He'll be the first one to tell you, but he'll be there to help too. So there's people. You can call us. I'm just sick of seeing these fentanyl overdoses. And maybe it could be just with a simple phone call or conversation. Or we bring them on the fucking show some night,
I think the worst part about that is that you don't know. I mean, listen, the drug dealers aren't the most credible people in the world.
No.
So you don't know what the fuck you're getting from people. Like, you may go and get an ounce of weed from somebody.
I'm scared to smoke weed sometimes, and I'm an advocate for it.
And if it doesn't come from a friggin' dispensary,
right,
I wouldn't touch it.
Good segue. Good segue.
No, we're there.
Right. Do it. Say it.
We used to smoke. We used to smoke hash in high school, right? This little ball of tar in a freaking
exactly.
In a piece of aluminum foil. A little
bit of chocolate THC love,
which was in somebody's pocket for the whole day,
right? And it was
so
like,
here's my tenner.
All right, so let's listen. You get me all itchy over here. So go ahead. so that's kind of where I was going with this.
You didn't get stuff back then that was junk because people weren't really doing that. Every once in a while you get, but you'd request it. You'd be like, "Yeah, can you lace that with something?"
It's in heroin now. It's in pills. They're making pills and saying this is a pill and it's fentanyl. And why? I just don't understand it. But where we're going with this is that marijuana has been called a gateway drug back when I was a drug addict and learning how to get off them, and drinking and learning how to get off it. But now it is a savior drug for heroin addicts, for cocaine addicts, for alcoholics, for people with pain, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to really talk about anything else, but I went to my first dispensary in Cape Cod. So that's where this was going with all that, you know, and I seen a lot of addicts going there. I was like, good. They have a place to go.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So you go in this place and these two gates open up. It's like a movie. And then I drive in and I know I can't park over on that side because everybody's parking here. But I'm like, I got to park way the hell down there, walk all the way to this big green shack that looks like a futuristic, like just amazing place to be. So I'm expecting, you know, you're walking in and you're going to see all this stuff on the walls and stuff, but you don't. You walk in, there's 4 people behind register like, hello. And you don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm going to say. Am I going to get kicked out? And, you know, what type of flower are you looking for? There's charts in front of each of these. It's a cool thing. There's nothing on display. And I just said, listen, just give me the strongest indica you have. Give me a couple edibles and we'll do it like that. And it was kind of expensive and cheap, but I went for it. I was on vacation. Again, really expensive lobster and really expensive weed. But so speaking of weed, get your pull. Who said that?
Dime.
Right. So I guess Fuzz and I'm going to say it now, man. I am
You're going to let the cat out of the bag, are you?
No, I'm super fucking excited to go see Pantera with Zach Wilde and Charlie Benante. I think we need to say it. We need to be the two to say that. If I buy us tickets, will you go with me? You and me. Road trip. We'll get a hotel so we're not driving all night. We'll stay in separate beds unless, you know, we get drunk. But I don't drink.
No, we're cuddling, dude.
Right. So we could share double. But anyway, it's coming, man. And it's coming sooner than people want. I think there's been a lot of bullshit. You've touched down on this before. So before I get into really what I want to talk about.
I think what bothered me the most was that it was called a reunion at first. And that was wrong. Like that, I think that just the word got to me. Like, it's impossible. Can't be a reunion. But then when they said it was a tribute to the music, I was feeling a little bit more. And I think that if they did it with really anybody else, it wouldn't sit well with me.
Right. So
Charles
now
was really good friends with Vinny, and Zach and Dime were like best friends. So
yeah.
But the only thing I want to hear is from Vinnie Paul's old lady, and
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think there's enough. I think there's too much. And rightly so. There's too much. I think Phil tried to make it up, but I'm not going to get into Pantera politics, right?
Because there's a lot of it,
right? Because Rita's a great woman, and I don't know, Vinny's wife or ex, but I have met Rita and I have hung out with her, and she's an awesome woman. Hung out with all the Pantera, and that's another point I wanted to make. So Fuzz and I were there in that time when Pantera was popping and coming up and playing in front of 20, 50, 2,000, 20,000 people. It just went so quick, and they became the biggest band in metal history in a long time, and it was in an era. And I remember we were giving away Pantera tickets on the radio like it was nothing. Pantera, Prong, and Mind Over 4. Pantera opening up for Exodus and Suicidal Tendencies. Pantera playing at the Palace Theater. Pantera playing at the Times Union Center with Sepultura and Biohazard.
Palace Theater, third row. All the VCR people were in that row that got ripped the fuck out. First 3 rows of seats gone.
I got some Pantera tickets to give away for some upcoming shows. The tour is going to be announced a lot sooner than you think. Now, I heard some rumors. From some pretty reliable sources. And
100%, Joey, 100%.
Right. There you go, Joey Boots. We do agree with you, and thank you for watching. Yeah, we got any comments before I move any further? I could talk all night about this Pantera, but we're going to give away some tickets. I'm going to tell you how. And I'm going to tell you what I know, and I'm not going to talk shit about it and act like I know something and I don't. We got any other comments? No? Was that it? Was that Joey Boots?
No, I'll stay right up on him. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I know I could score some tickets for when they get announced. I know I can. And if I can't, I'm buying fucking tickets. I'm going to buy an extra set. So will you, and we'll fucking give them away because that's how much we believe in what we do. And we're not going to sit around and wait DIY for anybody to go, hey, you want 10 pairs of tickets? No, I already fucking bought mine to give away.
That's right.
But yeah, we will do this. And I'm thinking this, Fuzz. I'm thinking we need to set up one of those old concert caravans. You know what I'm saying? And remember the concert caravan? You pay a certain amount of money to get on it. And we could do that and organize a bus trip, sell it out. Tickets, fucking food, booze,
ride to and from, tickets
to the party, and that's that. So within our Bone bus trip, we can give away tickets there too. There's just many ideas going through my head, and here I am on the brink of retirement with everything. And when I've been teasing that and saying that lately, it's basically just a hey, okay. 55 maybe, I don't know, but it's going to be a few years. But yeah, man, I'm slowing down.
They bring me right back in.
So I was excited to be having those ideas, but yeah, and also be talking to someone who's like, yep. So here's what's going to happen with Pantera. Here's from everything I've read and everything I've taken, and I actually saw some things online. I didn't pull any links. Look it up yourself. All right, I'm not here to provide links for you. I'm here to provide you with info. It's getting dark over here. You see how dark it just got in my neighborhood?
Yeah, it's coming, man.
So here's my take on it. And from what I've been told might happen and what I've seen online, the show dates are going to start popping up in 2022. There's going to be a few of them. The 2023 tour is planned. That's what I know about. The 2022 shows, what I heard today was that these 2022 shows are going to start popping up, and it's going to go Pantera playing here on August fucking 30th.
Surprise.
What the fuck? It's fucking August 13th. Say Pantera, September 1st, booms, whatever. So they're going to do a couple pop-up shows. That's why I was like, let's do a pop-up show and talk about the possible Pantera pop-up thing. But I'm excited because, these dudes have been jamming. It's not like they're Zach knows the tunes. Charlie's getting these tunes down. He's getting the same triggers. He's getting the whole sound. Vinnie Paul, they're all going to do it. I'm excited for it. I'm going to it. I think everybody should just shut the fuck up about it and just move on. So right now we're playing like 16 hours of Pantera on shuffleextreme.com right now. And I'm going to start teasing in with some hints on how you can win some tickets. It's pretty good for not having anything to talk about today, right?
No, we have so much to talk about. So,
all right, I'm gonna keep my mic on. I'm just gonna plug a light in here because it's getting really dark. So
yeah, buddy, I'm gonna jump back to my show for a minute.
Yep, go ahead.
Of course, we have Upstate Records,
absolutely
as a sponsor. Kim and Mario just killing it over there. So shout out to them and go check them out. It's Upstate Records New York.com. I believe that's what it is. Check them out on Facebook. Upstate Records, New York. And I got this cool relationship with the Kings Inn now, man. Judy invited me last month, I think. Was it last month or the month before? About a month ago, a month and a half ago, whatever it was.
I didn't hear who you said invited you. Who invited you?
Judy.
Oh, yes, from Kings Inn.
Yep.
Oh,
and
cool.
So we did that, and it was hell of a lot of fun. She wants me to come back and do it again sometime, and I'm all the way down for it.
I want to play with you. I want to be the act. Let me just say this about the Kings Inn. I played a really fancy bar in Schenectady. Really fancy. I tried for a year, maybe more, to get into this bar, and I got in, and it was the worst experience of my life. I swear to God, I'll never play there again. I'll never mention them because they're cool people and just wasn't right for what we were doing. The same weekend, the next night, I played in. Okay, so the night before, it was like 50 people there. The next night, it was kind of a slow night. I'm from Troyish area. We're in Scotia, Glenville, right? Is that where they are? Kings Inn, Schenectady, it's called. What is it actually? Scotia?
It's like right where like Colony and
right.
And Schenectady and Scotia, they all kind of like mix in that area. So
right. Aria and myself played in front of 15, 20 people who were with us every second of the way. And it wasn't because of the big fancy bar in Schenectady who's putting these awesome pubs out of business, but not the Kings Inn. They're still moving. And when I saw you were bartending there, I'm like, awesome. I gotta play there again. I just hope that that Humpy and Judy and who are your friends down there? There's some other girl down there. She's a familiar name.
Oh, we're not friends. I can't fucking stand her, Cassidy.
Cass, right. My wife's name's Cass. This is Cassidy, though. I'm married to a Cassandra.
That's right.
Okay, so do tell. So you don't hate her. She's awesome.
Her.
Don't do that.
I know she's awesome.
Fucking put you in a chokehold.
Messing with her. It's just funner to say it like that, dude.
Hey, let's have this. Let's have puzzle night. Let's do puzzle night at King's Inn. All right.
I thought you meant like in a stream. I'm like, oh.
No, the actual dude. I'm so sick of the phone. I got this puzzle. I'm like gonna make Cass. I went and made Cass. I didn't make her, but she finally was like, okay, let's go. We went to see Elvis the other night just to go to the movies for the experience. We have this movies poster, and you can see some.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right. So it's just from all different movies. And we're going to put it together some night.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was my story about the Kings. And I had to get that out because I know people watch this and Cassidy's tuning in and people are checking it out. I wanted to know that story. That place is awesome. Now, they have an event coming up too, right?
They do. They have a bunch of stuff going on. So every Wednesday is open mic night, and they have a band there. Sometimes with drums, sometimes not. But you get up, belt out your favorite jams. You know what I mean? Got to make sure you sing Simple Man, of course.
Yep, that's highly on the tradition list. Always pull that out of the back.
September 20th, they're having karaoke.
Yeah, but
September 10th is King's Fest 2022.
That's the one.
12 to 7 at the King's Inn. It's a $20 donation, includes the music, a chicken barbecue. All the money from the donations goes directly to the bands, and 50-50 for Montgomery County SPCA No Kill Shelter.
Yep,
which is right along the animal vibe. We dig animals. So
those guys are workers, man. They're going to succeed. They're still here. They made it through the pandemic. Those are the bars people want to go to. People are over the hype, man, of the they just want their old pubs back, man. That's what people want. They just want to go drink and have some food.
Yeah, it's a chill place, man. I enjoy going there. Yeah. And you know me, dude. I don't like going out at
You've
all.
been telling me. I'm going to where are you going? I'm going over to King's Inn. What, dude? You don't fucking go out of the bunker.
Go anywhere. What are you doing? Yeah, I dig it over there, man. So the bands for the King's Fest is going to be Frets, Black Cat Elliot, Ike's Wasted World, Shotgun Wedding, and the Erotics are going to be bringing the night.
I caught Frets finally, man. They're cool. I caught Frets. I know about all those other bands. They're our friends. Definitely great lineup. Yep. Yeah, but I finally caught Frets. Good. I'm glad to see them jamming that too.
So make sure everybody gets up there. King's Inn, September 10th. Go tell Cassidy Fuzz can't stand her. Yeah, Fuzz can't stand her. I almost said Fuzz likes her. No, Fuzz can't stand her. So right now she's probably throwing glasses all over the place.
Yeah, sorry. That's why she's feisty. I don't know if I met her. I think I might have.
She's
Cassidy. Do we know each other? I'm sorry if I'm drawing a blank.
She don't take no shit. She's
no good. I like girls. Like that.
Very
I like
very pleasant woman. She's awesome.
Good.
So
that's why I married my wife. Let's talk about Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think we need to keep it moving.
Perfect segue, bro.
Yep, perfect Mike Tyson. Segue. Now, do you think? See, I was thinking about this the other night, and I don't. Sometimes, first I thought it was funny, but then I'm like, wait, they're making fun of Mike's speech impediment, and there's all these memes that are out, and everything's with a th. Now, I'm not going to giggle, laugh, because, dude, Mike Tyson will fuck me up. I'll admit it. I'm not. I'm really. I don't really have fear toward anybody, and. Fucking, I'll take an ass beating. I've done it before, and I'll punch the shit out of you or try, before I can stop breathing in 3 seconds. But whatever. Mike Tyson will throw a fucking beating on me, and I won't fuck with him. I like Mike. I like that he chats to his weed. I like that he has edibles. But do you think that he sees this shit? Because I want to put an end to it now. Now it angers me. Mike Tyson, derogatory memes against him, but none of you motherfuckers would ever say it to his face.
As in, like the TH stuff, you mean?
Yeah, the TH stuff. Because he's got a speech. I don't want to call it an impediment because I don't want to insult the fucking guy. When I was a kid, I'm from Troy, New York. When I was a kid, Mike Tyson was he was involved. He was there in Troy a lot. He was at the RPI Fieldhouse. He did some training. He knew some people. We had boxers, friends of the family that, the Miller family that were there, and it was just a good time. It's like right before the Pantera era. There was the Mike Tyson and the wrestling WWF era when I wanted to be a wrestler, but that's another story.
No, that's
but yeah, I wonder if he's pissed.
It is an impediment, and it's a lisp, yeah. And he probably thinks they're funny. He probably
I think he likes fucking with people. I've been watching some videos where people are like, this dude's like, yo, would you fight Mike Tyson? Hell yeah, I'd fight Mike Tyson. He's fucking boom. And he comes walking out the door behind me, just like on the shoulder. People just shit their pants right on the video. We gotta pull that up and find that.
I would, dude, in all honesty, I would try it. I know I wouldn't win. I'd probably get knocked out in 2 seconds.
What? I'd try to fight him?
Yeah.
No, dude. No. We want to be friends with Mike. He's got the weed.
Not like bare knuckles street. I'm talking about like spar with him. Just to see how I would hold up.
Dude. I think he'd be gentle. I think he knows now he can really hurt people. And I know he came to Schenectady a few weeks ago on July 23rd. The big deal in Schenectady on July 23rd. Yeah, really, one of the biggest things going on was Mike Tyson was in town.
Yeah.
And was part of a huge event. But I don't. Did he fight, or was he just there smoking his weed in the club?
He was just hosting it.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean,
awesome. He came back to the area.
I know that a lot of people went through the line and met him and stuff, and and he sat there and met everybody and talked to everybody, and he's a gracious dude. He's mellowed a lot, dude. He used to have, I think that the money and the fame really poisoned him. Don King poisoned him, just kind of dirtied his mind up, and kind of made him a quote unquote animal that people called him.
Nah, man. I don't think Mike. I don't think Mike's an animal, man.
Not anymore. But he had pretty bad.
But you know what? You're a young kid. I mean, he was like 19, 20, 21 when all this shit was starting for him. And he went from some dude from, it was New York City. And then he moved his way upstate. And, he went from, I want to fight to, I'm kicking the world's ass right now, like quick. And I remember that. I was a young kid who was like intrigued by boxing at the time when, I'm not a young kid. I mean, I was probably,
good afternoon.
He's probably got a couple years on me. So was Rosemary? Rosemary was there?
Yeah. Yep. She just said good afternoon to us. I said good afternoon.
Oh, hello, Rosemary. Good to see you.
You know what, dude? He was the baddest man on the planet.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yep. And he still
is.
He still is the baddest man on the planet. He ain't fucking around. Mike Tyson.
You know what, Mike? If you happen to ever see this, come on the show, dude. Let's talk.
No, you know what? I'm going to do one even better. We're going to have him on the show, That Fuzzing Rock Show. But, Mike, we want you to come to hang out with Reverbicon, because Reverbicon is going to be bigger. This is something that I've been working on for, oh, my God, since the last Reverbicon. And then I decided to just hold off on it because I didn't quite want to do the same thing. And the only thing you could do with Reverbicon is make it bigger and better. And that means I knew I needed to go bigger. I knew I needed to go bigger with sponsors, bigger with bands, national bands. And that's what Reverbicon is. There's been wrestlers that have come and hung out and makeup artists. And there's no reason why Mike Tyson won't get down with this. I'll be like, Mike, I will give you a free tent for Mike's bites for the edibles he has with the bite taken out of the ear. So I think we could do it. I think Mike would come hang out. Yeah, Reverbicon's coming back, Joey Boots.
Wait, are they ear-shaped freaking gummies?
They're earshaped gummies with a bite taken out of it, like a vendor. Yes, yeah, they're called Mike Bites.
Holy
Bites.
Shit.
Yeah, it's good. I haven't tried it yet, but I will.
That's great.
Yeah. So we can ask Mike Tyson. I think we should bounce back to that idea we had a few months ago and reach back out to Johnny Depp and give him a booth for his art, because I see he's painting a lot of portraits and he's pretty awesome. I don't want to talk anything else about Johnny Depp but his artwork, because it is amazing. And I want Johnny Depp. I want Mike. So really, though, there are some big things going on at Reverbicon. The different thing that we're going to do this time is, now that CapitalUndergroundRadio.com, That Fuzzing Rock Show, and Shuffle Extreme Radio are kind of combining for this Reverbicon. Fuzz, did I tell you that? Anyway, I need your help. I need your help on this one.
Got you, man.
So yeah, because I think it'll be a little bit more of a spectacular event. It'll be hosted by myself and Fuzz and by a few other people in the local music scene, some surprises. The sponsors, I'm waiting for them to go through before I take my list of bands, but we are going to solicit bands, and you can send an email to Fuzz, send an email to me, send me a message here, send it to That Fuzzing Rock Show, send it to Fuzz, his personal page, to my page, Capital Underground, Shuffle Extreme, the group, Capital Underground 518, and we'll let you know more. So the difference between this, what I call, how do I want to word this? An improvised event. It was always, I booked Reverbicon, and usually you book something, you announce it, but every week I'd come up with a new idea and I'd add it to the flyer, and I would go, this is happening now. We're going to have some of that element with it, but we're going to be a little more planned out and a little bit bigger, and it's in a bigger area, more than I ever dreamed. Like, even being inside of Crossgates Mall was huge for where they originated. So those are going bigger, Fuzz, and I just wanted to tell you about that too.
I have breaking news, bro.
Do it.
So, getting back to the King's Inn and guest bartending and stuff, what do you think about in October the tradition with Fuzz guest bartending at the King's Inn?
I know that I'm booked. I'll say it right now. I'm booked to record the Tradition CD Thunder Mountain on October 1st and 2nd. And then I know I have a show on October 10th. And that is it. So if it's leaning toward the Day of the Dead, which is October 31st, November 1st and 2nd, then maybe we can, like, maybe a pre-Halloween thing, because I'm sure they got it. But yeah, or the week before. So anyway, those are the 3 dates I'm tied up in October. And of course, the 15th, it's Cass's birthday, and I'm hoping she wants to go see Judas Priest.
Well, yeah. Yeah, she said that Judy just sent me a message. She said that, we will have Ralph play when you bartend in October.
All right, we'll talk about a date, and we'll talk to Judy about details. And
for sure.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in the band wants a winger poster, but somebody may request walnuts and bananas. I don't know.
And if I put my brand name on it, it'd be Fuzzy Nuts. Fuzzy's Nuts.
There it is. So you got some stuff for sale too, right? So I've been looking at I got some merchandise I'm going to put out. The Tradition's putting a few T-shirts out, a coffee mug, because I drink coffee. Like, I love my coffee in the morning every day.
Right.
I drink it all day. I drink decaf, half calf, and also Capital Underground. But you have a lot of stuff for sale, and you have like a little page that has many, many products, right?
I have to find the link.
And this is where people need to support That Fuzzing Rock Show too.
Yeah, man, it's on TeePublic. It's I had it on Teespring, and they were putting out some shitty merchandise. It was two or three washes, and it was peeling.
Right.
But they were great about fixing it. Like, if you told them, you'd call them or email
to fire them or no?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where you just kind of put a store up, and
right,
we can go to the link and buy it, and they print them. They're one-offs. So when somebody orders a large That Fuzzing Rock Show shirt, it gets printed and sent to them in like a week. So, but this TeePublic place does a better job printing stuff, thankfully. So, that's where I'm at now.
Should we tell them about the other news? We didn't even talk about the thing we've been talking about for like a week or two now, or a month. No, we actually knew about this. We knew about this a couple of months ago, but I was approached by a guy who used to book concerts. I used to help him. I'm going to leave it that simple. And it was cool. We did some great things together.
Mm-hmm.
So he's buying like 100, 200 acres of land, and like hired me to spearhead this project. That's like his dream. And it's like, this is awesome. It's a new adventure. And how can I retire now? And I kind of took a new job. It's just more of like stepping down from, the radio show for a minute, and maybe do, which we were talking about too, Capital Underground face-to-face. I have a couple interviews set up, ready to go, just waiting to see maybe when I come off vacation September 1st, because it's been a great 2 months, man, let me tell you. Off-Road International.
Yes.
Definitely like a playground for motorheads. There's going to be awesome, like, there it is. There's the link for the products. So let's just leave that up there. Don't take it down. We're going to leave it up there. We're going to talk about something in a minute.
All right.
So Off-Road International. So Fuzz has agreed to, as best we can at our age, get in these vehicles and film some shows from these vehicles. Here's some news I'm going to give to Fuzz, and I'm giving to all of you exclusively at our first time. So we found a facility that we like, and so we can learn, because the land hasn't been purchased yet. There's just a couple that we're interested in, that the investors interested in. Fuzz and I, he's finding out for the first time here, are going to be going with this guy, and we're going to be going to an existing place, and we're going to be getting in a Jeep, and we're going to be showed these tours of, and we're going to be in Jeeps, so we're going to be a little sideways and kind of, I don't know how if you're into this, but we get to film the whole thing. There's going to be cameras in the whole fucking Jeep too. And it's going to be like the first episode of kind of what we're doing with extreme sports. So there's going to be monster trucks. There's going to be Jeeps. There's going to be trucks. There's going to be motorcycle races. There's going to be Harley races. There's going to be, you could rent a Jeep and you could just jump in this thing and go and explore through the land. So there's some awesome things. And I said to Fuzz, I'm like, what do you think? I'm like, and he's like, well, I really don't know. And I'm like, I don't fucking know anything. I know I used to work at Tucker Rocky with Bob Riley and a bunch of friends I made, and that was it, man. We just went and hung out. But anything motor these days, I think it's since I bought a truck. I think that's what happened.
Speaking of like off-road and extreme racing and stuff like that, Cassidy from the King's Inn used to race snowmobiles.
So that's the thing. You just told me that the other day.
Yeah.
So so Cassidy, check it out. So in the wintertime, we can't just close. So there's going to be snowmobile races, ATV races. There's going to be winter kind of things. This place is going to be kind of built on a mountain. I think there's going to be snowboarding, man. So this place is going to be popping and hopping. To be brought into a project that's just kind of a business plan right now is an amazing feeling, because when you're feeling burnt out.
I'm actually pretty excited for it, man.
Yeah, me too. And I think we both just kind of stepped into something pretty cool, but it's actually all really happening. Like I'm going out to breakfast tomorrow to have a meeting. That's always good because food is awesome. No brainer. And
tell me twice, kid.
And then I'm going to Syracuse. And then I'm going to, there's one other place. I don't remember. I think it's local. I think it was local. I can look it up. But yeah, Off-Road International. Check it out. And if you have any type of off-road stuff you do, like Stan Dennis's son, Lawton Dennis, you ever seen this kid? He does the mountain biking.
His videos are freaking hilarious.
Yeah, ridiculous. So we're going to try to incorporate as much of on-road and off-road sports. That means we're incorporating car shows. And guess what else? Barbecue, beer, booze, family-oriented type places, and live music. I mean, I'm not talking like 1,000 people. I'm talking 10, 15,000 people. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Look at my, see, you see my eyes blink?
Yeah, dude, it's going to be huge outside, right? So I have the ACs on in the house.
Yep.
And the register or vent, whatever you call it, is right in front of me. And it blows this way. And me and doing streams, there's no
shorts,
no pants, no nothing, right?
Right.
So you said barbecue and that cold air hit at the same time. I thought my eyes were going to roll in the back of my head. Holy fuck.
Right.
You had me a barbecue, dude. Done. That's it.
So
it's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you too?
Go ahead.
That's cool as hell.
I think I said enough. I'm just excited. There's a lot of shit going on when I'm just trying to enjoy my slowing down and being on vacation.
That's awesome. I'm buying one of those.
What's that?
One of my shirts. Sorry.
All right.
Shiny things just got to me. So we have this friends of ours. It's like I'm in the mafia, right? We have these friends of ours that are in a new movie that's coming out. It's a Sean Cranston project.
Yeah.
Called The Full Moon Fathers.
The Cran Man. Wait, the Cran Man's back at it. I knew this was Cran Man.
Yes,
I went to a few of his movies. This is going to be good. We're going to go to it.
Well, I'm hoping to be involved a little bit more than just going.
We want to go.
So we're definitely going. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
If you want tickets, talk to Jim Wortman, talk to Vegas. They have tickets available. They're $10 a piece. for the premiere. It's October. I don't have the exact date. October 16th, maybe.
We're gonna get it. So you just had Jim Wortman and Vegas on that Fuzzing Rock show a few weeks ago, and this was
Correct.
because of the Sean Cranston film. Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yep.
I know you told me this, but I just haven't talked to Cran in a while. If you're out there watching too, my number's still the same. Holler at me.
Yeah, I'm
Love that
and
dude. I
Vegas
love
is
that
getting me in
dude.
contact with him to hopefully do some media sponsorship with him, and
Absolutely,
and
we'll do
make it a
everything we
party,
can to help
you know?
that. And independent film is very rare. And Cranman, as a young child, and I'm not just going to be like corny about it, was performing stand-up comedy and was putting all this together in his head and doing it and putting together skits and shows and fashion and comedy and music. So he was kind of ahead of his time for being so young. And man, I watched him, and then you go see his movies now as he's an adult now, and he's a talented screenwriter and I guess producer, right? As well as more. I hope I'm not discrediting anything that he does. Then you got Vegas and Jim Wortman, and I'm kind of curious to see their roles. I don't even know what the movie's about. I don't want to know what it's about. I want to wait till I just go see it.
I actually have, from the show that I did, I still have the premiere on the videos if you want to check it out.
I do.
Right.
I will go back to that definitely. So this
I'll
is
play it right now
October.
for you. I can play it right now for you.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, let's run it. Roll it.
All right, guys.
Roll
This is the premiere for the Full Moon Fathers. It's coming in October to the Malta Drive-In is going to be the premiere.
Dude, the drive-in, awesome.
It's killer, dude. Check the promo out. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we're going.
We got a lead on these Full Moon Fathers. They're ex-military turned criminal biker gang.
Pity about your girlfriend, Bonds.
Yeah, but if you love them, kill them.
Gentlemen, these are dangerous men. They will take aggressive means to stop us. Do not be afraid to fight back.
They won't follow us in here.
God be with you.
Let's ride, shitheads.
Wow.
So let's ride, shitheads.
Dude, Paul from the band Deadlift is in the movie too. Wow, he looks mean as a motherfucker.
Dude, the movie just looks sick, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah, that looks like something. It looks, and the reason why I'm like kind of all fucking creeped out is because Cranman is from right here where I live, and it showed me a lot of these areas. I think Cranman was the first person to ever take me to K's Pizza, the only time I've been there. So yeah, and they fucking know he shot a lot of that movie out here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, because it's all woods and wilderness, and that was creepy. Oh man, I can't wait. Full Moon Fathers by Sean Cranston.
The Full Moon Fathers. Yep.
Yeah, this one definitely looks like he's definitely took it to a whole new level.
He ain't fucking around. That's for sure.
No, he ain't fucking around. Good stuff. All right. Well, I must go feed Rosie, my dog, and we've been hanging out for a while now, and this is pretty good for not wanting to really just missing to do this. And this is one of these shows that him and I will just jump on this stream just to communicate sometimes because we're both at the computer.
Just to pop,
right, just to talk. And we're like, dude, we should go live right now.
Yep.
Now we can all the time.
Yeah,
that's what one of these moments was. But I had shit I wanted to talk about, and I've been waiting to do one of these shows. So thanks for hanging with us. Damn. Full Moon Fathers. Wow, that left that on a high note.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be great, man. I can't wait. So
I'm out, homie. I gotta go feed my dog. She's laying here growling at me.
Kicks your ass, man.
Thanks, Fuzz.
Hey, do we have? Oh, he's gone already.
No, I'm not. I'm
yeah.
here. Fake landing.
One last parting thing before we leave.
Oh, what do we got?
Get the fuck out of here.
There you go.
See ya.
That's it. All right, guys, that's it for us. Just a hanging out bullshit session. It was a lot of fun, and make sure you guys are subscribing to all the channels. I mean, they're you know where they are. That Fuzz and Rock Show is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's all at That Fuzz and Rock Show. Capital Underground. Oh man, now I'm not gonna see Ralph. You should have stayed in. You could have given all your links, but I'll get them right. It's CapitalUndergroundRadio.com. Capital Underground on Facebook. Guys, look for everything. ShuffleExtreme.com. Check them all out. I'm all fucked up now. Subscribe, like, share, and follow, whatever the fuck it is. You guys know what to do. Just go do it, please. And we'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out later.
This time